This week's halftime report comes from yourself, Pete, with something that you mentioned after a couple of whiskeys at the end of in the green room after the show last week, and that was the unjust write-off. So here we are, the halftime Pedro's unjust write-offs. And what do you mean by an unjust write-off?
So these are players that I think before the season, or for some, one of them at least in the season, were written off as these are busts. They're not going to do anything this season. They're going to be awful, and they have proven us very, very wrong through 3 weeks. Now, obviously, those things can change, but for the level they're playing at now, I think these players deserve their flowers, and I think that needs to be handed out. So, you said you're not a stat guy. I am absolutely going to go stat list. I'm going to fire through these. The inspiration for this was Daniel Jones. At the beginning of the season, I think you had them going 0-16.
I did, yeah.
I think I had them with 1 or 2 wins. And the specific wording I said on, I think, our first show was, if Daniel Jones is winning your QB competition, you don't have a QB. And I would like normally say, I was unfamiliar with your game. I was familiar with your game. This wasn't it. This was not your game coming up. So some stats here: 61.6% completion rate. That's QB 4 among people that have started all 3 games. 816 yards, QB 3. 3 rushing touchdowns, QB 2. 0 interceptions. His QBR of 85.8 has him as the QB 1 in football. His passer rating of 111.7 has him as the QB 3. He is playing at an elite MVP level. And to think of that from Daniel Jones is bananas. I know he's only done three passing touchdowns, but they haven't. But that really, he's really impressed me from start to finish. So kudos then. Let's see if that can continue.